What do you guys think? You guys want to record this thing or what?
Yep.
Do it.
Okay. Let's get greasy. Fucking grease buckets. I love this filthy, disgusting intro song Shit made. It's so nasty. I love it. Welcome back. Week 3 LDR Sports. By the way, that's what the S stands for, people. Long distance relationship, 3 different idiots, 3 different states. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you don't even you're on the goddamn show, dude. That would have been hilarious. Actually, that would have been hilarious. The Gypsy with his comedic timing as usual. LDRS.
He thought it stood for squirts.
I'm a squirter. You're a squirter? What the? Look at that. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's cray-cray. I took Carl more of a creamer. All right. Week 3. Week 2 was actually pretty interesting here. Evan came all the way back from 3rd place. So Carl and Evan are tied, 21-11. I'm at 20-12. So I'm actually doing pretty good this year compared to last season. I think by this point I was already back like 8 picks. So that's good. Percentage-wise, you guys are killing it again, man. You and Evan are both at 66%. I'm at 63. No, I did round up because you guys were like 65.6 or something. I was like, well, we'll just give him a little shovey shove. We don't need to go and like be a nerd like Nerd McDaniels over there, you know what I mean? Anyways, points. Me and Evan are tied at deuce 22. Carl got lucky with the stat wedge. So lucky. If I hadn't placed those cool little tidbits, little giblets inside of it, you would have got 4 points. 4. So
I like that.
Which would have been bullshit.
Yeah, of course.
Because those weren't my picks.
Hey, but see, I knew that was going to happen. I did. I absolutely knew it. So there's more surprises inside the wheel. Not every wedge has that, by the way. There's not a ton in there. Unless maybe I guess I can be a little...
Settle down.
I get a little...
Settle down.
Okay, all right, fair. All right, thanks, Evan. Thank you. That's why we used to live together. He was able to balance me out sometimes, you know? We all hit our locks except for Even.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Well, let's talk about
all black attire.
His lock is gone off. He doesn't have a lock on his chastity belt right now.
He's in mourning. So we have the lock box here. No one thought I was going to be able to keep track of the I just Daffy Duck or Elmer Fudd or the pig. What was the pig's name from Looney Tunes? What was the pig's name? Help me out. Bam, I just did that. So I'm going to have to edit the Looney Tunes sign in after I got done speaking there. Lockbox. I'm keeping track of everything for our locks. This is just going to be our locks. As you can see here, which you can't really see in the screen, which I'm realizing now, because that light washes out the writing. It just washes it out.
Wait, hold on.
See here, my little ass writing.
Damn it.
Turn it upside down.
All right, everyone's got to trust me here. So I have all our locks, right, so far for September. I went ahead and I just looked forward real quick, and I saw that which dates, which weeks were in certain months. We got some funny ones. Week 9 is part October, part November. We'll have to figure that out when we come to that. Same thing with, there was another one. December. Also, December at the end of it does have a little slice of January, but that doesn't matter. We don't do the playoffs anyways. But anyways, I was pretty proud of this, and I kind of love it a lot. Yeah.
So he wanted to show the world.
I was very proud of it. I'm very proud of that. It might be the best thing I've ever made. I don't know.
And Ben, I don't trust you. I have all my picks written down, just in case.
Smart. Evan, I don't know if you know this, but Carl tried to pin New Orleans on you last week, and I was like, no, we were fucking around.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Carl tried
He tried to take New Orleans,
and I didn't let it happen, Evan. I was like, no.
He said no. Fucking give it to me. That's what he said.
I might have to go back and watch.
I did say that.
Oh, fuck. No, it's okay.
I was joking.
He was joking. We didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
I thought I didn't even think about it until you sent it out to us, and I was reading it. I was like, oh, he didn't put it down. I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, I thought I was going to have to make an adjustment. I forgot I even said anything until you sent that out. I was like, oh, shit.
No, I didn't take it serious. I thought we were dicking around. That's why I left it SF.
It was tempting, but no, I did not mean to.
Well, hey, yeah, you made the right decision. So is Mac Jones the guy? We're not going to talk yet. We're not getting there. All right. Tune in for early for Thursday because we're going right into Sunday. Real quick, before we get into the picks here. All right. Before we get going, I have the teams I have successfully eliminated from the postseason. Would you guys like to hear which teams are not going to be in the postseason this year?
I can tell you one.
Which one?
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't put them in there, Evan. You are in mourning.
Yeah.
That's dark.
Oh, that's dark. What a twist.
God is laughing at me for putting Carson Wentz in as the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings.
No, you have KOC. We're going to get there, but I don't think you're dead yet. But this is the teams that are dead. AFC. Miami's out. Cleveland's out. Jets are out. Tennessee's out. Houston is out. They can't even score from the 1 yard line. They're done. And NFC side. Carolina's out. New Orleans out. Chicago's out. And the Giants are out. Only because they're 0-2. 0-2. 9% of teams that start 0-2 make the postseason. So,
hey, fuck you.
Okay,
I didn't have to say it though. You didn't have to say
Carl, who else do you in the NFC do you think's out?
Oh, how about the Cowboys? They suck.
Okay, I'll put them on there because I love you, Dallas, with an asterisk. 1, 2, 3.
It's
and
all right.
4.
No, I didn't. Don't get me wrong. I didn't have any. Not stupid. I didn't really think we were gonna really make the playoffs.
The stream at the end got electric. You and I were fucking. We got into a whole discussion about.
Look, I wanted to win the game.
We were getting into discussions about discipline and all kinds of shit. Cause Shane got to the point where he was like, "Carl, how are you even a Giants fan?" That's how deep we got on that stream. Hey, Shane's been a regular on stream. He's been popping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Shinjo. Yeah. Shinjo's essentially he's like the ghost fourth mic. And he's only on stream. That's it. He only pops in on stream.
Shout out to Half Dead Hooligans.
Shout out to Half Dead Hooligans. Anyways, shout out Shinjo. Love you, dog. Keep showing up on stream because you're pretty electric. All right. Here, I'm flashing it for the people. You guys can't see it because I haven't figured out the technology yet. But here's our standings from last week. Like I said previously, Carl and myself both hit our locks. Evan missed on Minnesota. Points-wise, 22, 21, 22, as you can see here. Now, different from last week, this previous week, we did miss on some picks we all picked. We missed on Denver because Indy's legit.
That's wild.
Wild stuff. And we missed on Pittsburgh because Seattle came in there and just punched him right in the mouth.
Also wild.
Wild, wacky stuff. But Sunday morning, the slate, I actually kind of had a tough time this week picking teams. I was like, God, man, things are getting sticky, especially with the injuries. Quickly, just to go over the 10 a.m. slots, 10 a.m. West Coast, obviously. Houston, Jacksonville. Rams, Philadelphia. Oh, by the way, the Rams got the Bird Gauntlet this year. They're playing every Bird team in the league. They got the Bird Gauntlet. Pittsburgh, New England. Cincinnati, Minnesota. Indy, Tennessee. Atlanta, Carolina. Vegas, Washington. Jets, slime me up, Tampa Makers. And Green Bay, Chicago, which is not wrong. That should say Dallas, Chicago. That's an error on my end. That should say Dallas, Chicago. So we're just going to oopsies that and not worry about it. But if you guys have anything else before we kick the shindigs off, we can go. Anybody want to change?
All the bird teams. Oh. All the bird teams won last week.
Oh, so if you would have got the bird wedge, you would have been good.
No, it would have been. Oh, yeah.
Yep. And you know what, too, Carl? Looking at
the bird teams
the matchups this week, this would have been the best week to get stat that. With the QBRs, this would have been the awesome week to get it. Awesome week. Yeah. But anyways, we're going to dive right into that. First game, Sunday.
First game. Let's go.
The Houston can't score from the one. Texans are at Jacksonville with a lot of issues in Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence and the head coach don't look like they're driving too well. Brian Thomas was showing dinosaur arms, not leaning out for catches like he doesn't want to get hit. A lot of stuff going on in Jacksonville. Evan, put you right on the spot. This is kind of a stinker. This should have been part of the quick picks, but I didn't. Who are you taking?
I mean, I don't know about quick picks just because it is such a difficult one to pick. Like you said, Houston can't even score from the 1 yard line. That offensive line is atrocious. However, that defense is still playing well. I still think CJ Stroud is a good quarterback. And Jacksonville's been playing subpar teams the last 2 weeks. They haven't really played anybody good, and they didn't look good against them. I think defense wins out in this one. This is just one of those wacky South matchups that could go either way. But I'm gonna go Houston. I just do not see Houston starting 0-3. Everything but that offensive line is talented enough to not be that.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. They have a great defense, which is crazy. I mean, look what they did to Tampa in that game. They really did contain Tampa until don't let my boy Maker get loose on you, though. Don't let him get loose on you. He'll just snail trail you all over the place. Anyways, Carl, Houston, Jacksonville.
Yeah, this is kind of a stinker just because Houston's been playing so bad. But really, even if Jacksonville is dysfunctional, they're not that bad because they've scored 26 and 27 in each game. And, I mean, by far, that's not bad at all.
It's not.
It's got to be top 10 in offense.
That's not bad. What was that, Evan?
Well, it was against Cincinnati.
And Cincinnati, two of the worst defenses in the league.
NFL teams, though.
Cincinnati and Carolina. Watch them out.
Oh, Carolina. I'm sorry. Even worse.
Hey, hold on a sec, though. Carolina fights. They don't lay down. They fight.
They're scrappy, but I'm going to take Jacksonville at home because Houston just. I mean, if you score over 20 points, I feel like they're losing. They can't put up 20 points. I thought they were going to go off on Tampa on Monday. They came out firing, and they looked decent. And then it just all went to shit real fast.
It did. It did.
I don't know what their issue is and why they can't do it for a whole fucking game, but their defense is fine, but their offense is sucking. And I mean, the Giants proved that you can't win games if you don't score points. So Houston's in that boat right now.
Yep.
So I'm taking Jacksonville at home.
Okay. Jacksonville's a 1-point favorite as of today. That might flip-flop. Jacksonville has so many issues too, though. They have a lot of stuff going on, especially with the receiving core, and they're at home. So I want to just take them because they're at home. Houston, they look abysmal. They do. They look abysmal. I think C.J. Stroud lost he's a guy card. I think that's gone. And I don't know. I don't think he's the guy anymore. I'll take Jacksonville only because they're at home. If this was in Houston after that Monday showing, I would take Houston, but only just because it's at home. I'll give me Jacksonville, and I also believe that's 3 weeks in a row I've chosen Jacksonville on the show. I think I had him week 1. I definitely had him last week, and I just took him again. Am I a fucking fool? Am I a fool?
Well, they won week 1.
I had them last week. They lost.
Yeah, but they won week 1.
And I did have them, so I picked them every week. So I'm officially not a bandwagoner. I've been on that. I started that train. I started it. Carl, I'll stay with you. I love this team. I thought they were going to be absolutely dismantled with their quarterback situation. Rams are at Philly. Philly's under fire right now. The media is heavy on the tush push, showing all the graphics of the linemen being completely offsides. Offsides. The Dean Blandino came out and said they're done with it. It's impossible to officiate. The NFL went through all the media clips and DNCA'd all those videos of them, the videos of them showing them offsides. They came in with the lawyers and were like, nope, get those out of here. They're setting this up. The tush push passed the NFLPA voting barely, right? And they're trying to use player safety. That didn't work. Now they're going to use officiating. It's going to be out. This is the last year we're going to see it. That's my take on that. But anyways, Carl.
That's probably fair.
Rams at Philly.
Yeah, it's the last we're going to see it, but it's still going to work for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's unstoppable.
So I'm taking Philly at home.
Okay.
Tush push being the main reason. It's just not stoppable.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out why the other teams haven't been able to run it or not as effectively as they do. I don't know. Okay, no. But they are cheating and they're getting away. They're blatantly cheating and getting away with it. Fucking who doesn't do that? Like if everyone could blatantly cheat, why aren't they trying? I don't get it. I don't know what it is that they can do that nobody else can. But for me, the Rams, they're all right. But I feel like Philly's just a different beast compared to the Rams right now.
Okay, fair enough. And you know what?
Yeah.
You kind of made me think of something, Carl. You can't call it cheating if they're not calling it on the field. So I take that back. I retract that statement because obviously if it was cheating, there'd be flags flying. So I take that back. I'm wrong.
I mean, my mom said the same thing. She saw the video and she's like, the lineman is like all the way starting before the defensive line. And I said, well, shit, then they're going to win the push every time. And that's why they're winning the push.
Well,
but if they can't see the ball hike, and I said, that's weird because if a referee stands in the middle, right, where the line is, because they're not throwing the ball or anything. If he's standing right in the middle, he can't see the ball high.
That's the next wrinkle, by the way. They're going to line up for it, and Hurts going to drop back and fucking start throwing the ball. That's the next wrinkle.
Well, they've been doing that shit for years.
No. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying not them, but I'm saying that play has been around for years.
I'm sorry.
They'll line up for a short yardage, and they'll fake it to the outside. But then corners started staying with the wide receiver and safeties in the back. So
my distaste for Evan, who are you going with?
Well, first, I'm going to give a hot take and answer Carl's question. Firstly, Carl's question about why they're able to get away with it. The offensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles has a size differential compared to every other NFL team that is ridiculous. Their offensive line is like twice the size of the average size of every other offensive line. That's how they've been able to get away with it. As far as the takes, man, I've seen a couple clips, and that's about it, where it's like egregious offsides and false starts. That's all bullshit. I say keep it running. And the nature of that play, I think, is something that I think it's going to be contentious enough to maybe kind of divert the future of how we kind of look at plays in the NFL, because this is a play now that comes down to all physicality. It has nothing to do with scheming. It's can you be stronger and tougher than we are?
Good take.
I think they should keep it in for that reason.
Great take.
I don't care. How many times have you seen an offsides or a neutral zone infraction on a tush push play?
Good take,
they have the same leverage that they do. They just aren't big enough or strong enough to stop them.
Good fucking Evan. That's a good take. All right, Evan's in the leaderboard right now for the best take of the year on the show. I'm putting that in the notes.
If it's not obvious, I'm taking Philly. Honestly, only because they're at home.
All right, Evan in the lead for take of the year. All right, Evan, you're number one right now.
But them getting the jump, I think that's the difference.
I've only seen like a couple really egregious moments of it. Outside of a couple, which you get a couple missed calls all the time. I'm not saying it's right, but it doesn't happen every time to the point where I think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem, and I don't care.
I mean, we all know in the NFL that the offense has the advantage.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
But them getting the advantage on the jump too is automatically going to give them a yard. They're going to win the line of scrimmage push, and I think that's the problem. Is they're getting so close together. The defense has to move off of the ball.
Yeah, you're right.
They can't.
Yeah, they're split behind.
Yeah, so if they're getting the extra jump, I think they're going to win every time. But to me, I feel like you got to fucking figure out a way to stop it.
Exactly.
Fair.
I don't know why they don't line up the linebackers and everything in the same exact formation as the offense.
Okay, I can tell you why, by the way.
If they get that extra, you can push them back, but they don't get the same push.
So check it out. I'm the only one on the show who's actually played football against big dudes in full pads for competition. And I'll tell you right now, I played both sides of the ball, line, O-line, and D-line, and I've also played linebacker. When you're playing offensive line and you do a cut block, it's unstoppable. You literally just drive right at their shins. Defensive linemen, I've been on the other side of it. They come down on you, there's nothing you can do. You cannot. You can jump up, but now you're screwed because the second wave's coming up and you're not grounded. It's fucking nuts, and also it hurts like a son of a bitch. That's why you just drop down real quick to try and meet them at pad level. But by doing that, you leave a runway. It's a beautiful, crazy play. But this is NFL, not rugby. Evan has the best take, though. Evan, seriously, I didn't know that was inside of you, Gypsy. Look at that.
I saw a whole video on it the other day, and it pissed me off. I was like, stop bitching. Like, that's all I could think of when I got done with that video. I was like...
Yeah, clip that, future Ben. Put that out as a video. Evan, that was nice, dude. That was good. Give me the Rams. Fuck Philly. All right, next game. Pittsburgh at New England. Pittsburgh at New England. This could have been a quick pick, too, but I felt like there's a lot of games this week where I was like, God damn, I don't know who to pick. You also notice I haven't picked yet first. I've been letting you boys roll. I'll have some cojones, and I'll go first here. Pittsburgh at New England. As of today, Pittsburgh's favorited on the road in New England by 1.5, which makes sense because New England's defense is bad. Bad. Look what the Raiders did to them in week 1, and then look what Miami... Well, Miami was at home, and they also felt a lot of pressure from week 1, I believe. But still, Miami put it on them too. Pittsburgh might be bad? I don't know. They might be bad. I feel like that uniform automatically makes you good at defense. I don't know how. It just does. But I will take Coach Vrabel at home. I'm going to go New England. Carl.
I mean, I would think that you're right about their jersey making them better at defense, except it hasn't worked this year.
It hasn't worked.
Because
hasn't worked.
They've given up points in both games. And I think New England's running high right now, beating Miami in Miami. They haven't done that in
It's been a
years.
while. Yeah, it's been a while.
So I'm taking New England at home. I think they're riding high, and they'll keep it up for at least another week. And even though their defense is bad, their offense has been all right.
Little note here. Carl has gotten every New England game right this year. He had Vegas week 1. He had New England last week. Carl he's like the New England whisperer at this moment. Currently. We'll see how that goes. Evan.
Doesn't last long.
Hey, it's fucking NFL, baby. It's week to week. You take every W you get, sir. Carl, take it. Evan.
I was hoping you'd stall longer. I was trying to look at injuries on that.
Want me to filibuster for you? Because I got a story. I got a story.
Oh man, this is rough. Neither team has looked good at all, and you'd like to rest the defense's laurels in Pittsburgh's corner, but they've given up like 30 points a game against not great teams.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, remember that first week they gave up all those points was to the Jets. That scored how many points last week?
Like 30.
No, they didn't. Last week.
Oh no, you're talking about last week.
Oh, yeah. Buffalo just bent them over, and I was like, they're like, we paid for this. Yam. Crazy. Yeah.
You know what? I think that Carl stat has me reversing my pick. I think I'm going to go New England too. I like Mike Tomlin, but that magic seems to be fading every year, and this team is older than it's ever been. Yeah. So they're smart, but they're slow. Yeah. And I think the home field advantage is going to be enough to give it.
Fair enough. Next one. I'm actually pretty excited for this game. I'm definitely – it's going on my quad box. It made the cut in the 10 a.m. slot. Cincinnati, Minnesota. 2 backup quarterbacks duking it out. Carson Wentz. Wait, yeah, he's in Minnesota, right? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately,
Minnesota. Can we talk about Minnesota for a second?
no.
Let's talk about who exited that building in this offseason. Darnold and Danny Dimes. They were both on your guys' roster, and you guys went with JJ and Wentz. Interesting decision.
I think Wentz came later after he tried to play around with some younger quarterback.
Look, I can understand them moving off Jones the contract. I get that. So what happened with Darnold? Did they not want to pay Darnold, or he didn't want to be? That's what it was, right? They just wanted to pay him. Is that what it was?
I think in the end it was he wanted top tier quarterback money. He had technically earned some, a lot of that with the stats, but I don't think we had the cap space to do it without compromising everything else. Right.
Well, check this out. I'm a man of my word, and I said last week I believe in KOC. I still believe in KOC. I also believe that Minnesota's defense is a lot better than Cincinnati's. I'm gonna take Minnesota at home after that loss on Monday night. Give me Minnesota. Carl.
I forgot to write this game down.
Perfect.
I mean,
who's at home?
Minnesota, 3-point favorite.
Oh, damn. They gave him 3 points?
Yeah, because Browning. And they're at home.
Hey, he threw fucking 3 touchdowns last week.
True.
Browning had a 70% completion rate. I think it was like an 18 or 19 to 10 or 11 touchdown interception ratio last year, and went 4-3 filling in for Burrow.
Yeah,
he ain't bad. That's a backup quarterback right there.
I mean, he threw 3 picks last week too, but he threw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. He also he won games last year for when Burrow was gone, didn't he? So
4-3, I think 4-3 or 4-2.
It's kind of tough, isn't it, Coral?
I think I'm just going to go Cincinnati because even though I think Minnesota's the better team, but they haven't been playing like it.
No.
And I bet against them last week, and they really made me look good. So, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go Cincinnati.
You did nail that one. And me and Evan were like rats to the cheese. Minnesota, and we were both on it all over it. Shit, Evan locked it. Speaking of which, Evan, this is your squad, baby. Where are you going? Or if you have any thoughts you would like to...
No, I've got thoughts.
I bet you do.
Got a lot of thoughts.
I bet you do.
Man, I'm struggling with this one. Trey Hendrickson is going to be out there doing his best impersonation of me, sacking Carson Wentz.
Oh my God, no fucking way, dude. You fucking shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. God damn it, Evan. All right, Carl. This is a little, I don't know if you know about this.
No, we got into this last season.
Yeah. Okay, you
don't
what?
Remember that?
Yeah, but maybe there's a new viewer.
He said he sacked him.
Maybe there's a new viewer
here. He sacked him.
All right, let's talk about this for a second.
I didn't. That's what's funny about it, is the reaction I get out of you every single time.
Okay, fair enough.
I was going to be disappointed if you didn't at least stand up.
Well, you got me, you son of a bitch. You know exactly how to push my buttons. Anyways, where the hell are you going with this? Carson Wentz can win you this ball game. You know that. You know he can win you this ball game.
I think KOC is going to win this ball game, and he just happens to have a veteran quarterback, and we've seen him do it before. I don't think Wentz is sustainable for a winning record down the stretch, but I think he'll pick up a win or two as long as he's starting. So I'm taking the home advantage. I think Cincinnati's offensive line and Browning aren't enough to handle whatever angry Flores draws up this week.
If you didn't pick Minnesota, I was going to switch my pick to Cincy. I was like, if Evan can't even take his own team at home, I'm not taking him.
I almost didn't. I almost did.
Carl is probably smarter than both of us. I mean, even with a backup quarterback, it's still Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Chris Brown. They're still amazing. Cincinnati's defense is
Chris Brown.
What did I say? Chase Brown? I said Chase Brown. What are you talking about?
He said Chris Brown.
Shit.
He said he beats the other team, black and blue.
You got Chris Brown out there. Anyways, Next one. I love this game, too. This is making the box. Only because I want to watch the most electric quarterback next to Maker in the league. Danny Dimes is going to Tennessee. Danny Dimes, probably like top 3 quarterback in the NFL right now. Easily top 3. You know, Philadelphia's got the tush push, but Indy's got the Danny Dime dive. He looks like, was he like constructed in a lab? Is he like 8 feet tall? He's huge. It's crazy. He didn't ever look that big.
He's like 6'6".
And maybe it's the New York jersey. The Giants jersey didn't do him justice. He looks like he's been playing for the Colts for 30 years. It's crazy. He looks so good in that uniform. He's a handsome son of a bitch too, huh? I didn't realize that. Maybe it was because he was in my division and I was like, fuck that guy. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe you just never looked at him straight on and saw that he's a little cross-eyed.
Yeah, he is a bit. He is a bit.
He looked like he's staring at your nipples and your eye at the same time.
Dude, I'm bought in. I love Danny Dimes. He's so fun to watch play fucking football, man. Indianapolis Colts, you know, with Jim Irsay's passing, I might put a future. I'm gonna put a future on them to win the AFC, just a little floater, and I'll see what that looks like later. I'm gonna see what that number looks like. I might just put it on them. Fuck it. So Indy is going to Tennessee to face off against the number 1 overall draft pick, Cam Warderson. Tennessee's defense, Tennessee's defense is super mid, right? Like super mid. Indy's defense pretty good. I'm gonna take Indy on the road, even though they're a 3.5 point favorite on the road. I'm gonna take Indy. Evan,
I keep waiting for a Saints-like collapse. No injury involved whatsoever, like we had last year.
That. Thank you, because that's mean.
I'm not hoping for anything. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Fair.
So I'm just gonna ride the Indy train till it goes off the tracks.
Hell yeah, dude! We should become an Indy pod, and just fucking tell them all year.
I might switch to Indianapolis. At least I've got a Super Bowl to celebrate.
Evan, Minnesota. Oh god, dude, Evan, I love this for you.
I don't.
This. No, this is
I'm
great.
tired of this shit.
Minnesota has 0 representation in football pods. We have one right here. We have one. That's like 0 representation. Giants have a ton because they're a huge fan base. Cowboys have a ton. Evan, you're a little diamond in the rough here, baby. This might fucking take this podcast to number 1. Pain and misery out of the gypsy. Carl, where are you going?
I'm loving this pain and misery that I'm seeing on Evan's face.
I'm fucking hard right now, dude.
Now you know how I feel every year, Evan.
Well, hold on. All 3 of our teams fucking lose. All 3 of our teams fucking lose. Carl has the most championships of recent. That's how bad it is. That's how bad our teams are.
We got
at least you got
2.
Yeah.
We got 2. Got 2.
Against fucking Tom Brady. Yeah, Evan,
that's how many we got.
That's what Jerry does to me every year.
That's how many we got.
That was a play-by-play of what Jerry Jones does to us every year. Evan just did it for you. Lido.
I'm rolling with Indy too. Tennessee, I think Cam Ward's improving, but he hasn't shown too much, and it's a long year. Jones knows what it looks like. And he's jonesing right now.
Oh, he's jonesing, though, kid.
And I know they had no punts the first game, but I think they only had like 1 or something the second game too. So
the first team to go 2 full games without punting the ball.
Yeah.
No, there was no punts in the second game too. I thought they had 1.
No punts.
Oh shit! I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not just him. That's your whole team is playing well. So the fact that they're getting no punts. That means like you don't have a bunch of penalties or nothing. They're playing good football right now. So
that's all 3 phases. That's special, defense, and offense. Jim Irsay, rest in peace. He's blessed that organization this year. Dude, they're a special team, dude. No, seriously, they're a special team, man. This is crazy. You know how awesome it would be to watch like Indy beat Buffalo, Baltimore, or Kansas City, and we'll talk about that later, or just any of the top echelon AFC team in the AFC Championship game. Everyone would be rooting for him. It would be electric factory. Let's go Indy. Let's go Danny Dimes. Let's go Indy, dude. I'm so in. I'm so bought in. Now, let's go to the quick pick. Let me get some tunes rocking here. Yeah, I like that. All right, we got some tunes rocking. Quick pick segment. Quick pick. I'm just going to name off the matchup, and it's their responsibility to just give me a winner for each pick. I don't allow them to prognosticate. Let's start with myself this time. I've been taking advantage of you two the first 2 times. I'm going to go first. Atlanta, Carolina, Vegas, Washington, Vegas, Jets, Tampa, Slime Me Up Maker, Green Bay, Cleveland, Green Bay, Carl, Atlanta, Carolina,
Atlanta,
Vegas, Washington, Jets, Tampa, Green Bay, Cleveland,
Green Bay, and that's my lock.
Ooh, sex. That's the first ever lock inside of the quick pick segment. Evan, reverse it. Green Bay, Cleveland.
Green Bay.
Jets, Tampa. Vegas, Washington.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did Carl lock Tampa?
He locked Green Bay.
I'll lock Tampa.
I'll allow it. Vegas, Washington. I had to look at the lockbox real quick to make sure that was okay.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. Vegas, Washington.
Washington barely.
I might take LV to cover too in the money anyway. Oh, Atlanta, Carolina.
AT Aliens.
AT Aliens. Thank you, boys, for that was conclude our quick pick segment. Brought to you by absolutely nobody. If you would love to sponsor this segment, send me money. Thank you. All right. So I had to quickly look, and I realized nobody has taken a lock in September for Tampa, and I was like kind of surprised because I'm such a Baker Mayfield's my favorite NFL player in the league right now. I'm surprised I haven't locked him yet. Maybe I'm saving him, which is dumb because we could use it once a month. Anyways, I'm over here talking out loud to myself.
You know what's funny is I haven't prepared a lock. I've decided mid-show who it's going to be with no warning every single week this week.
So week 1 you hit when you did that.
Yeah.
Week 2 is just pure emotion. I love it. Hey, maybe Tampa's the lock this week. Let me write that down. I should probably write this down real quick, shouldn't I? Carl took Green Bay, and Evan took Tampa. Okay. All right, let's move on, boys. We're chugging along here. Sunday afternoon, 4 games for us. We got New Orleans Saints going to Seattle. Denver at the Chargers. Arizona Frisco divisional matchup. Same thing with the Chargers and Denver. And we got Dallas Chicago. That's going to be interesting. Dallas at Chicago. We'll start here with you, Carl. The fucking Saints, man. They're losing ball games. They were in that game against Frisco. Seattle went to Pittsburgh and punched Pittsburgh in the jaw. Seattle is a 7.5-point favorite. Lito.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle. The Saints, they're not terrible, but they're not good. They're like mediocre.
Mid.
They're going to put up points. They're going to kind of stop you, but they're just not going to be good enough to win the game. And that's what I keep seeing from them both weeks. They look like that. So they had chances in the Frisco game, but it never felt like they were going to win. And I think like they're going to be that team all year. So, yeah, I'm going Seattle at home. They really bounced back last week against Pittsburgh.
New Orleans,
I think they'll do better.
New Orleans is not the worst of the bad teams. You are correct.
No.
I actually kind of think Carolina and New Orleans are like this, but New Orleans actually has someone they can throw the ball to, and they have some weaponry on both sides of the field. Anyways, Evan, New Orleans, Seattle.
Oh, Seattle, easy. I don't think New Orleans wins a game on the road this week, or this year.
Fair. Fair. That's so fair, dude. I'll go Seattle.
Unless they go to Tennessee.
You know what? A Seahawk is not a real bird. I thought it was a real bird. Seahawk is not a real bird.
It's a real bird.
No. It's not called a Seahawk. It's not a real bird.
It's not it is in Pete Carroll's head.
Wait, what?
It is in Pete Carroll's head.
Vegas is the answer. You said Pete Carroll and wasn't even a Pete Carroll game. Vegas is definitely winning this weekend now. The signs, baby. Anyways, no, Seattle all day. Kenneth Walker, Sam Darnold. Yeah, I'll take Seattle. New Orleans is going to win a game, but where? Like, where are they going to win a game? They're not going 0-17. It's not happening. But God, I kind of want to take New Orleans right here. I'm crazy. I'm staying Seattle. I'm staying with Seattle.
I'm looking up their schedule now.
Yeah, hold on, real quick, real fast. I'm curious. Here, hold on. All right, Evan, you go through it and you tell us where they find their first win. And if you're right, you get three points for it.
I feel like they're gonna, outside of the Panthers, they're gonna have a South matchup they win just because that division is so wonky. But they play the Panthers at home first.
What week is that?
Week. Shit, I don't know. Week. What was it?
Well, they played them week 1, right?
No, they play them. It's like something like week 14 or something. I don't have the number in front of me. I think, either the Falcons at home, just because that division is so wild, or the Jets at home, which is that's a little too far. There's only 2 weeks left before the season.
That's not it. That's definitely not it. They're going to win before that. Come on, you can do this. It's worth some points, baby.
I'm going to take the Bears then. October 19th, whatever week that is.
Okay. Saints to win their first game against the...
No, that's a road game. I'm an idiot. Shit, I don't know.
Just find the team they're going to get their first win. I just want their first win. That's it. Just give me their first win.
All right, then I guess I'm going to have to push that to Falcons at home because I don't see them winning a game on the road, and I don't see them winning anything before that.
At Atlanta. Bam. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Dum, dum, dum. Saints will get their first win against Atlanta. Carl. Denver at the Chargers. Chargers are going to win that. They're going to win the AFC East. West. I think they're absolutely winning the West. Denver got their tune-up game first week, and then Danny Dimes just dropped that fucking 13-incher right on his forehead against Denver. Denver also had some dumb penalties at the end of that game. That game was a little shaky. It really was. It was pretty shaky. Carl, Denver at Chargers.
Well, and their kicker missed a field goal.
Yeah.
And then got a field goal kicked on their head. So, that's kind of the NFL. That's how you lose.
Hell yeah.
They could have won that game, but they lost.
You know all about losing games to kicks, right?
No, the Giants do, though. The Giants do. They got 2 kicks put on their head. But that's not this game. We'll talk about that later.
Perfect. You sound just like me. You're ready to host this motherfucker. You're so ready.
The Chargers are hermiting right now, and it's very aware. I think the Raiders played like shit. Obviously, yeah. Geno Smith threw 3 picks, no touchdown. So, and I don't feel like that was all the Chargers defense. So, it wasn't a very tough game. I think the Chargers take this game at home, but Denver probably keeps it a lot closer.
Chargers, 2-point favorite at home. Evan.
Yeah, I think it's an easy choice on the Chargers. We saw Nix and Peyton arguing on the sideline again. And you can chalk it up to that's our fiery personalities, but I don't buy it. There's clearly you don't yell at somebody unless there's some dysfunction going on in that type of relationship. So I just think it's Chargers easy. Like you said, I think they win the division.
Oh yeah,
they did lose Mac, but at his age and the amount of injuries he's had, I don't see that as the impact that it was even 2 years ago.
No,
so
that's negligible. Also, Evan, what'd you say last week? And you were so right. Bolt me down, something like that.
Oh,
bolt
me down.
Yeah,
bolt me down.
And then I asked you, I was like, "Are you a Harbaugh sexual?" It looks like we're all three Harbaugh sexuals. Give me the Chargers at home.
Hard not to.
Yeah, give me the Chargers. And you're so right too. Also, it's pretty easy to scapegoat the second-year quarterback, right? But it's kind of blatant when their numbers are down. So it's easiest to be like sophomore slump. But if the numbers aren't there, then two things can be true at once. You can be a negative Nancy and be correct. You can do both of those things. So give me the Bolts at home. Next game. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's not.
Sucks.
Yeah, but when he runs, he can win ball games by himself if the defense is just sturdy enough. Frisco, Mac Jones didn't light the world up, but he was efficient, right?
He's not capable of lighting the world up.
But they have McCaffrey. Yeah, Evan, that's a great. Evan's on fire today. He's on fire. Carl, and you're just watching it burn. You got nothing for him. You got nothing for him. Look at the Niners can lean. Their defense isn't terrible, right? They have a good defense, and you have McCaffrey. And if McCaffrey gets tired, you have Brian Robinson Jr. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jawan Jennings was back last week, right, for Frisco?
He's potentially back this week.
Interesting.
The report I saw at least was, I don't remember if he was last week, but this week I think he's still questionable.
I'm going to take the upset in this divisional matchup because I am a fool. I'm going to take Kyler Murray over Mac Jones. Give me Arizona. Evan.
I'm going San Francisco just because of, one, the coaching, and the only teams Arizona's beat this year are New Orleans and Carolina, who are in the basement winning. So that means absolutely nothing to me. Give me San Francisco.
Fuck. Both those defenses fight and they're scrappy.
Yeah, but they don't win, do they?
Offense is the problem. Carl.
I'm with Evan. I'm taking SF.
Fuck, I'm so wrong on this.
I actually wrote on here Arizona's first test. So good, because the first two teams they played were so bad. Kyler can run. It's just when he starts getting hit, he doesn't want to anymore, and that's probably what'll happen.
2-year-olds
not going to let him.
2-year-olds can run too, and they run the exact same way Kyler does.
Look at this.
He wants a uppy.
All right. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you, Slick Ricks over here. What do you believe the line is right now in the books for SF at home? What do you think the spread is?
Probably -1.
Damn it. I fucking prefaced that way too easy to read, didn't I, Carl?
No, I just figured because they have Mac Jones and Arizona still has Kyler Murray and they're at home, so it's probably like a pick'em game. So they'll just make a -1.
I was going to say 2.5. Is that not right?
It's 1 in the hook. So 1.5.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. For anyone watching, if you ever heard anyone say a number in the hook, they're a degenerate gambler. Hi. So
My name's Ben.
Yeah,
no problem.
Hi, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you guys.
Stop it. This is not Gamblers Anonymous. This is fucking LDR Pick'ems.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Fuck off. If you want to talk about your gambling problem, Ben will give you his number later.
Yeah, and if you got some hot picks, please put it in the fucking... please comment it. Your boy was hotter than shit Saturday and got yammed on Sunday. That's another discussion. I'm going to stay with Arizona because even with Mac Jones, it should not be 1.5. Frisco is so beatable. They are absolutely beatable. They are not the same team we've seen over the past 3 seasons. This is not the Frisco that we're used to seeing. Arizona has actually, if you look back in the past couple seasons, they're hot as shit the first 6 games, and then they fall apart. Give me Arizona.
Maybe.
And we're back. Dallas at Chicago. That's getting edited out for sure. Dallas at Chicago. The Cowboys played one of the best offenses last week. They put up so many points. If we go back to week 1, I said the Cowboys need to score 40 points a game and they'll win every game. last week I said if Cowboys are going to lose this game, it's going to be through the air. Carl, how accurate was I on both those predictions?
Very.
Now, the Giants did something very smart. They gave the ball to Scatterboo. He needs 20 touches a game, and you'll win. But then we're not talking about the Giants right now. Dallas' defense is terrible. Secondary's trash. We did stop the run. So Jerry said we need to stop the run, and he was accurate. We held. The Giants could not run the ball. Now, they could throw all over us, though, because our secondary is an absolute clown car. And clowns are walking out of it with their little fucking clown shoes. Chicago's defense is also terrible. And Caleb Williams is not good. He's a bust. He'll just be a perennial backup after whenever he gets released. I'm going to take Dallas on the road in Chicago. Chicago's the favorite, -1 right now. Dallas is the underdog. So I'll take the underdog. Evan.
Gross.
Oh.
All of it's gross. I'm going Dallas though. Chicago looks like an absolute dumpster fire. Even Ben Johnson looks like he's already lost his cool after 2 weeks, which I don't blame him. I have nothing against Ben Johnson. Yeah. Chicago is cursed. It is cursed. With shitty pizza.
Hey, I don't fuck with Chicago. Yeah, Evan's right though. Chicago pizza is not superior to fucking New York style. It's not.
I want pizza, not soup.
Yeah, right? Hell yeah, dude. I'm with Evan on that, 100%. New York pizza's way better. Not even close. Not even an argument.
We were talking about football, and you just started fucking taking jabs out of the whole city of Chicago.
Well,
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Evan's the king of takes. He's kicking our ass this show, Carl. He's kicking our ass, dude. Carl.
It's because I'm hungry.
Go for it, man. Dallas, Chicago.
I know we were stuck on the Giants penalties last week, but Dallas had 12 for 106 yards also.
No, that's not right.
So, yep.
No.
I wrote it down.
No, you wrote it wrong.
No, I wrote it down.
I don't know.
They had 12 penalties for 106 yards.
Yeah, you're probably right. You guys had 300 right?
Not 300, but a lot more than you. Yeah.
Convenient you left that out.
No, it's 14 for 160. I was going to say it during the other
It was not 12
segment.
to 14. Okay, hold on. Anyways, I'm sorry, Carl. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, it was 14.
I said I'm 14. Sorry. Go ahead.
You had 12. No, I'm not accepting your apology until I'm done.
Fuck, that's fair. You're not. You know what? You're allowed to not accept apologies in the real world. I hope people realize that. Anyways, go ahead, Carl. I'm sorry.
Chicago is an absolute dumpster fire. I don't believe in them. And at least last week, the Giants had Russell Wilson passing against your offense.
Yeah, true.
Caleb Williams is not Russell.
No.
I think he'll try to push the ball down the field, and I think he's inaccurate and he will miss.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking Dallas on the road.
Yeah, Russell Wilson, fuck, he does have a nice moon ball though. He does. He has a beautiful moon ball. Like, and also I think people forgot Malik Neighbors is fucking elite too. But hold on, he also made Wan'Dale Robinson look good too.
Mm-hmm.
Craziness. Yeah.
I mean, it's only his second year. He didn't really get. He had one good game last year, or a couple, but he's still learning.
Can you imagine Malik Neighbors with like a consistent quarterback? Holy shit. All right. Well, hey, we're moving in the afternoon here. We're sliding through. We're already in the We're going to Sunday night. We're already there. Take that back. We're already there. Sorry, boys. Sunday night foosball. Kansas City at Carl's Giants. We've been talking a lot of Giants ball here, so why don't we just go ahead and shift it over to Lido himself. Your Giants put up a hell of a fight against the Cowboys. Fell short because Brandon Aubrey has a mechanical leg made of something mechanical. Giants defense is bad. They can rush the passer, though. Holy shit, they can rush the passer. But other than that, they're pretty fucking limp-dicked on that side. So, Carl, where are you going?
Yeah, we had 14 penalties for 160 yards last week.
You're a fucking genius, you know that? You're a
we
fucking
had 14?
genius.
14 penalties for 160 yards last week.
You're a genius.
That's why we lost that game.
Yep, you're a genius.
That fucking lineman.
Oh yeah, 55.
That
He's
fucking
smacking
lineman,
people's heads and
yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Dude, he smacked the shit out of your guy.
it was impressive.
I thought they should have gave him an extra 10 yards for that.
I can't say anything because in week 1, our tackle did the same thing to a Green Bay. I mean,
to Philly's
so
guy, right?
You notice how I didn't say anything. I was like, keep my mouth shut.
But they didn't call it on you.
No, they sure didn't.
They didn't call it on you because I remember I said that dude just bitch slapped that other guy like open hand.
As long as it's
full
open,
swing, just like
it's not a penalty if it's open hand.
Well, why'd they call it last week?
He false started. It wasn't that.
No, it's not an ejection if it's open-handed.
Or spit.
Yeah, but
it should have been called.
But they still called it on us. They didn't call it on you. My point is Dallas likes to pay the refs off at home.
Good. Do it more.
It's right up Jerry's alley.
Do it more.
Right.
But the Giants are not playing good football. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking KC to win on the road to get their first win because I just don't think they're going to lose 3 games in a row. I didn't think they were going to lose 2. I don't think they're going to lose to the Giants. At least their first 2 games they lost to good teams.
Yeah.
Giants, I don't really feel like they fit that description. I think the Giants played hard last week because they actually thought they could win.
Evan.
I'm tempted to take New York here.
Do it.
No, I Carl has. I mean, he's got the. Oop. Edit that out.
Okay, well, shit. That's the universe. That's the universe. Listen to it.
No, there's no way KC loses or goes 0-3. And again, they lost against 2 top-tier playoff teams the last 2 weeks, and barely. So, yeah, KC, easy.
So, Kansas City is super banged up. Now, also, Travis Kelce dropped that touchdown in the end zone, essentially. He dropped that ball. The whole game would have shifted. Jalen Hurts in that game, Jalen Hurts is just a running back who throws the ball every now and then. Kansas City leading rusher. Do you guys know who the leading rusher is right now?
Patrick Mahomes.
Is it?
Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
Yes, he's their leading rusher. He does that late in the season, like playoff stuff. He's doing it now. So they're so depleted with their weapons. Mahomes is trying to do it all himself. I believe New York's defense is so bad that they're gonna make bad guys look good. Expect Noah Gray to get a touchdown, the backup tight end.
Yeah.
You know, Worthy might play this week too. He's not completely out this week. So I'll take Kansas City on the road. They are a 6.5 point favorite, even though they're 0-2. Even the book is,
I got a flyer bet for you. Tyquan Thornton touchdown of at least 20 yards.
All right. I'll put it on the list, baby. Who the hell's that?
Like a second, third string receiver for the Chiefs, but was it last week or the week before? He kind of had one of those breakout games type deal where it goes on and off. But I think he's just, I think of at least 20 plus yards.
Okay, I'll put that in. If it hits, I'll fucking send you some juice, baby. If it smacks, I'll send you some juice.
I'll take payment later.
Oh. Anyways, Monday Night Foosball, baby. This is a bangerang, guys. This is probably going to be a lot better than what we saw last Monday because we had a lot of kick fest going on, minus Tampa. Monday night, Detroit and Baltimore. Holy shit, did Detroit show Ben Johnson what's up? They showed him, they hung 50 on him. And also, was there somebody on the show that said Detroit was going to win by 30? Wait.
No, nobody said that because that's stupid.
Did anybody say Detroit's going to win by 30? And I was
Detroit
told
or Chicago?
Detroit was going to win by 30 against Chicago.
I thought you said Chicago win by 30. I was like, no, none of us had that.
I said Detroit's going to win this game by 30.
I think
and
I do remember
holy
that.
shit, I was accurate. They won by 31 points. They hung a 52 burger on them. Now, Baltimore, god damn, they look good, dude. Granted, actually, hold on, I'll take that back. Let me reverse that statement. They didn't actually look good in that Cleveland win. Shane brought this up during the stream, Carl. Baltimore's numbers were not crazy. Their defense was just pounding Cleveland so hard, they were starting with the ball like in the red zone essentially every possession. This is tough. That's why I'm going to go last. Carl, Baltimore, hosting Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, if you're starting in the red zone or on their side of the field all the time, that's not really your offense's fault. That's just your defense is playing good. Baltimore still put up 40 points. It doesn't matter how you get there.
That's true.
But they put up 40 points in both games. The fact that they did it two different ways just tells me that they're that good. I think Detroit played very well last week, but it was against Chicago, and Baltimore's not Chicago, and they're in Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like I said, they scored 40 points both weeks. Buffalo's defense is not great, so I would expect them to put up 40 points against them.
Mm-hmm.
But Cleveland's defense is not bad, and they were still scoring all over them. So, yeah, I got Baltimore at home.
Cleveland's defense has two guys.
Yeah.
Schweissinger.
Evan. I love the total the hell of this can go X, Y, and Z. I am an NFC North guy. Damn it, I don't want Detroit to win, but I have to wager against Baltimore and Baltimore's offense capacity versus Baltimore's offense and defense. Detroit kind of seems lopsided with their massive offense. Evan.
I mean, thanks for doing it all for me. It's so Baltimore.
I heard that in your exhale. I was like, that. I know exactly what he's saying. I could heard everything you said in your brain hole. No, seriously, he's all you got.
He lives in you now.
Evan's screen's frozen, and he looks so handsome. He looks so handsome. He's frozen.
He looks a little scared.
And he's looking at me going, fuck, he read my mind.
Yeah.
So no, Baltimore for real, though? Oh. He said Baltimore, Carl? What'd you say?
Yeah, he said Baltimore.
Okay, he said Baltimore, okay.
There we go.
I want to take Detroit because it's fun, but they got Baltimore as a 5.5 point favorite against Detroit. 5.5, dude. That's they're giving Baltimore the hook even. The 5.5 of the hook. Yeah, I'm gonna go Baltimore. And if I lose, if this is wrong, then I can live with that. I can absolutely live with that one. So I'll go Baltimore as well. Yeah, Detroit, I don't know, man. Is the mystique wearing off from last season? Is it wearing off?
We'll see. If they play well and keep it close this week, I think we can keep them kind of back at a somewhat similar level as last year. But if they can't hang with Baltimore, then, I mean, no, they're not at the same level.
I don't think their mystique is wearing off. I think it's taken them a while to find a different way than what they've been doing the last couple of years because they had those coordinators. So they kind of knew what they were running coming into it. And this year it's like a lot of people are gone. So they took a lot of things with them and they have to figure out kind of which way they want to play again.
You guys know what time it is. Cue the music!
Long enough.
Ooh, little frisky.
Are we
disco
touching?
beat.
Can we touch it or not?
Go ahead, boop it. Go for it. I got it fixed.
Are you?
Am I sure? No, of course not. All right. So, this week, Carl cannot get a wedge because we are not allowing the same mic to get wedges 2 weeks in a row. If the wheel chooses Carl, Evan and I will be forced into an eliminator. Best of 7. You want your name chosen the most. First of 4 doesn't get the wedge. And we spin. And we spin. That's an Evan wedge. Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. The wheel has chosen even. Now, let's go over to the wedges of justice. So
the NFL God's been done with me yet.
we have 17 wedges because we removed StatDat. It is gone. Let's spin to see what the gypsy got. Yes! Yes! Yes!
What is that?
Yes!
What the hell is even that?
Yes!
It's the craft wheel.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Well, I hope you like stick people if it's what I think it is.
It's not what you think it is, Evan. The craft wheel is beautiful. All right, let me go ahead and let me switch over here. Hold on, boys. Oh, Evan, I'm jealous. I actually wanted this, by the way. This is what I wanted. I wanted that wedge. Oh, Evan, craft wedge is beautiful. You now have T-minus 3 weeks. So that will be by week 6. You are to perform on camera a magic trick for us. And if Carl and I can tell you how you did it, you failed. You got 3 weeks to learn a magic trick and perform it on the show, on camera.
Is it hilarious that my brain already came up with 2 gag ideas that are not magic tricks but just smart ass?
If we love it, we'll take it.
All right.
Damn it! I'm so jealous. I've been working on tricks. I already told Carl.
You can still perform your magic trick, Ben.
Thank you,
We
Carl.
will watch.
Thanks, Carl.
Actually.
All right, Evan got the craft wheel. This wedge was actually created when we were drunk in Denver, sitting in the hot tub, talking about the show, and they were talking about 90s witch movies, the ladies were, and I was like, The Craft, that's a great movie. And then bam, that's what led to the wedge, the craft wedge. Evan he'll have 3 weeks. He can do it before then, but he has until week 6 to perform it. If not, he loses half his points. So, for LDRS, please go check out the Thursday video and go check out the Monday video. Thanks, everybody. Bye.